it feels bone-shaped.
Ah, you bunch of muppets.
Shut it, Seddon. We're doing some serious work here, out with Carla.
In the pre-Cambrian era, this was a seabed.
Yeah, we're looking for them Precambrian fingers.
Oh, she's making it up as she goes along.
Just because I know something you don't, will prove he's all wrong.
Janice! Janice! Janice!
Ah, what's this if it isn't interesting?
Well, I promise you it's not the skeleton of a dodo.
Sodding well might be.
Well, we know it can't be pre-Cambrian now because it was only towards the end of the pre-Cambrian period that soft-bodied organisms without skeletons began to appear.
Stop there.
And this is definitely
Stop
a
there,
skeleton.
girls!
Oh my
Stop!
God!
I said stop! Will you stop digging? Get into school now! Move! You go! Saxby, Harrison, indoors now! Quick, move! Or you're on a level 3. Shift! Come on, everyone in. Come on, quickly!
Wow. Local businesses seem to love our enterprise initiative. Look.
Enterprise. We've got a school magazine going and not much else.
There you go again, looking for the negative.
Well, I mean... Last week, Janice Bryant was a photographer. Today, she's scrabbling around school fields looking for fossils.
So what? She's getting so much out of it.
You're not going to believe this.
I don't know how to make it right. Just when I thought she understood, suddenly last summer, gone for good.
Fantastic. Right. We are almost there. I just want to give it one more push and that'll be perfect.
I think that was quite good, actually.
Yeah. It was so good, we'd love to hear it again.
Well, I need to give my voice a rest from time to time.
I think you're a bit young to worry about harming your voice.
You could try talking less. That would help. Enormously.
Suddenly last summer, you turned my world.
Are we under attack or something?
How can we concentrate with this racket?
Just try and shut it out.
Does anyone else find DV teenagers a bit depressing?
Everyone knows you'd rather have Mika do it than me.
Spot on there.
If you don't take that back, I'm walking.
Oh, for goodness sake, lighten up, Alicia.
I mean it.
Brett, could you apologise, please? You think she's going to walk off this? No chance. There's the door.
Well, we're practicing on that.
Who would bury a baby on a school playing field?
You haven't been here long, have you?
The police are going to have to find out who the mother is. It may well be one of the girls in this school. Eddie, can I leave you to tell the staff? I'm going to stay and wait for the police. Eddie?
Yeah, of course.
What are you doing here?
I ain't done my homework for Lawson.
Like Michael Dawson's got all the right answers.
Oh, and I suppose you do, right?
Do you try to get into trouble, Dante? I mean, you're just back from being excluded. What's the point?
Use your life, innit?
Do you want a hand from someone who knows what she's talking about?
You're all right. Thanks. It's not often I get on with work.
Because you don't do any.
I can only imagine what the mother of this baby's going through. There's like to be some disruption in lessons today, so if it's easier, just forget teaching, okay?
Shouldn't all classes be sent home? I mean, the kids are going to be really shocked.
We haven't given out enough notice. And anyway, the police may want the pupils to stay on site.
I've never heard anything like it.
It's chilling, isn't it? Especially if the mother is one of our pupils. Imagine the desperation.
Why can't our girls just say no?
Maybe she did.
Not every teenage pregnancy's a rape.
Yeah, I know that. There are other reasons. Like, not every girl knows what she's doing when she gets pregnant in the first place.
They know way too much, young people these days. They're obsessed with sex.
Bradley, a mother's lost her baby.
I shouldn't have to be teaching at all after what I've been through this morning.
Eddie, listen, I know this isn't a massive deal considering everything that's happened, but I am supposed to be off timetable today to rehearse for the show.
You're right. It isn't a massive deal. Matt, I'm sorry. Crack on with the musical. Be good to have some sort of distraction for today.
Gonna be a difficult day, yeah?
Difficult. Massive understatement.
There'll almost certainly be a police investigation to find out who the mother is. But I want you all to be quite clear. This is not a witch hunt. If, and I know it's a big if, a girl in this school is the mother of this baby, I wanted to know she mustn't be afraid to come forward. Whoever she is, she must be feeling very scared and very alone. I can't emphasize enough, we are here to help. We're not here to accuse or punish. And if any of you have any worries, you can come and see me, or Mr. Lawson, or Miss Haydock, or any member of staff for that matter. Okay?
Do you think the mum knew she was pregnant? I mean, how could she give birth there?
She must have known. I mean, you'd know if you were pregnant, wouldn't you?
Well, it happens. I've read about it loads of times. You don't think it could have been a murder, do you?
What do I know? There's plenty of reasons why a mother would want to get rid of a baby.
Yeah, but it depends how old it was, doesn't it? I mean, if it were premature, no one can help that. What do you think, Rhiannon?
What are you asking me for? It's all just sick.
I'm just wondering, that's all.
As I say, it's hard to tell. Looks like the remains have been there for a while.
Oh, God, poor little thing. How do you think it died?
We won't know the cause of death until forensics get back with a report.
Any idea when?
Soon. But if we have no luck, we'll have to do DNA sampling. You may find you get press interest.
Carla! It's okay. Is it because of the police? They've just come to look at the bones that you and Janice found. They're here to help. I'm going to get you medication. Let's just stay calm, think clearly. What would you like to do now?
Right now, I would like to look for Precambrian fossils.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's not going to be possible.
Why not? Why not?
Carla, that's enough.
Enough of what?
Take these.
No.
Carla, I won't tell you again. Take them.
You said you wouldn't tell me again. You're a liar.
Just give me the flaming things.
Who would you like to give you your medication? Mr. Budgeon or me?
You, miss.
You're certain it's not Mr. Budgeon?
No. No, miss, you.
You nearly lost it there.
Which is why training's so important.
We don't want to go pointing any fingers, but if you could draw up a list of vulnerable girls, anyone who's been pregnant in the past, anyone in care, any child you suspect might be the victim of sexual abuse. Oh, and could you ask the school health visitor who's had the morning after pill recently?
I could give you a list of 20 right now. I do hope you're not going to stigmatise Waterloo Road. It could be anyone around here. The grounds are hardly secure.
It could be anyone in Britain, but with these kind of crimes...
If it is a crime.
They're usually committed by young girls who don't travel very far from home to do it.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions about the girls in the school. So if you can help Detective Mellor with the initial inquiry staff? Yeah, I'm on the case.
Let the lines flow out.
Bad news, I'm afraid. I've got to go.
What now?
Yeah. Rachel really wants...
Great.
Some things are actually more important than musicals, Alicia.
Yeah, well, maybe we should have a break for a bit. I know it's hard, Brett, but if we could try, we've only got a week, please.
Hi, Francine. Detective Mellor, this is Francine Bean.
Miss, what have I done?
Absolutely nothing.
I'm sure it's not a secret to you, Francine, that the remains of a baby have been found here today.
Francine, have you ever been pregnant?
Pregnant? No way. I've not even...
It's not a crime, love. It does happen to a lot of young girls. It's just that we know that you have been going out with a much older lad for a long time now.
Yeah? But that doesn't mean that I've been...
Go on.
Well, it doesn't mean that I've been with him. I know it's embarrassing, but I don't want to sleep with boys. Not yet.
Oi, none of this embarrassing. You should be proud of yourself.
But he chucked me because of it.
Well, then you're better off without him, aren't you?
But I loved him.
Anyway, thank you for your cooperation, Francine. You can go. And you stick to your principles vis-à-vis boys. You and me both, eh?
I think that's one we can tick off the list.
You all right, Davina?
Hiya.
Oh, let me guess. Grantley's year 10s. The usual fun stuff, I suppose.
Not quite.
Write a character description of Oliver, paying particular attention to his relationship to the Artful Dodger.
Yeah, that's about it.
They, tell me to sod off, but are you all right?
Have you got a class?
Well, if there's something wrong with you, they can wait.
Okay, well, the truth is, I think I'm floundering a bit with Carla.
What? No, you're great with her. Well, no one else can do what you do.
Yeah, I know all the textbook stuff, but I can't help getting emotionally involved. I know it's stupid, but when she doesn't respond to me, I feel hurt.
Single-handedly, you've helped a girl with Asperger's settle down in this school. I mean, God knows it's hard enough for the mainstream kids. You're bound to get upset from time to time. It's only natural. I feel myself filling up if Chloe and Mika don't say good morning.
You've been watching too much Trisha or something. Thanks, Tom. I mean it.
Glad to be of service. Anytime. Better get back to my class, eh?
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
See you.
Why have you asked to see me?
Rhiannon Sedgwick. Not one of our most cooperative pupils.
Sit down, please, Rhiannon. We're going to be speaking to everyone. Girls and boys.
But I never had anything to do with that baby.
We do know that you have asked for the morning after pill in the past, Rhiannon. So?
Would you ever be prepared to take a little swab test to establish who is or isn't the mother?
It's not like we're asking you to do anything we're not going to ask the other girls.
I just don't get why you're picking on me. You're going to set me up, aren't you? Make it look like it's mine.
Oh, don't be so silly.
Use it to blame me. I'm sick of this school. Everyone's got it in for me. She puts me in the cooler because she can't control the class.
Hey, come on now, Rhiannon.
She does.
I think we should leave it there.
Wee bit touchy, don't you think?
Hardly found my way around a school like this.
Rachel.
Yes?
There's a whole load of journalists here.
Oh, God. Eddie, can you deal with the press?
Hey, it's your job.
I know, but in this situation, I think it's important the girls have a woman they can talk to, and, you know, I'd like to be here for them.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because us men, we'll crap at all that sensitive stuff, eh?
Listen, today of all days, you and I need to work as a team.
Yeah, I know. Just being an awkward sod.
I think you've got a heart of gold.
Hey, sir. Look, done your homework.
Look, you're going to have to get on with your work on your own today. The answers to your homework's on the worksheets on my desk, but you tell any of your mates.
Brilliant. First time I get my homework done, the guy don't want to see it.
Maybe you should start doing it yourself, instead of mucking about all the time.
And what do you want to be when you grow up? A teacher?
Yes. You? No idea.
Well, I'll probably end up driving a taxi or something, like my dad.
For the rest of your life?
Suppose so, yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if I didn't develop post-traumatic stress disorder.
No, I'm not up for teaching today. For obvious reasons, and I'm sure that most of you aren't up for learning, so just do your own thing.
Look, I can't help noticing, you know, since the find, well, you've been dead quiet. Do you want to talk about it? If you know anything, you should tell the police.
I just want to be left alone. That's all right.
Did you think me and Rachel looked dead worried this morning?
Everybody did.
It's great this DNA testing, isn't it? I mean, going to be able to find the mum dead easy.
They can't make you take a test if you don't want to.
Yeah, they can. It helps with the police inquiries. The police can force you to do anything. I think it'd be good if you made every single woman on this estate take a test. I'd volunteer. What about you?
Oh, no, they can find out loads about you with them tests, like if you've done drugs and that.
You've been clean for ages, though, haven't you?
Sometimes it can stay in your blood for years.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, I wish you'd never even started this stupid dig. None of this would have happened if you hadn't.
Miss Shackleton isn't happy with me. She was doing this. She wasn't even sorry you had to stop your prehistoric dig. It's a shame, that. Isn't it, Alicia?
You should be out looking for Tyrannosaurus Rex or something. If I were you, I'd start a petition. Take it round the whole school.
What happens with the petition?
You get signatures off everyone in school, present it to Miss Mason. Shows how angry everyone is.
We could do it now.
That's a great idea.
Grantley, you were Rhiannon Sedgwick's form tutor last year, weren't you?
Rhiannon Sedgwick. How could I forget?
Trouble?
Just about the gobbiest kid I've ever taught. I'd run-in after run-in with her last year. The parents, they were... Well, our Rhiannon wouldn't do this, our Rhiannon wouldn't do that. I was not displeased when she took a long break.
A break? Can you remember for how long?
2, maybe 3 months. Mercifully. Parents said that she was bothered with nerves. Sadly, she had a doctor's note to prove it.
Thanks.
We, the undersigned, are outraged that the mere discovery of a dead baby has stopped a phenomenally important archaeological excavation in the grounds of Waterloo Road. We demand that the site be reopened at lunchtime so that the search for prehistoric monster bones may continue.
We'll get the signatures of every girl and boy in the school.
Not forgetting the teachers.
If we take 12 petitions each and get 20 signatures per sheet, that will mean 240 signatures each. That's 720 in one lunchtime.
Oh, I can't help you get the signatures. I've got music rehearsal.
And, I've got school council. Looks like you're gonna have to do it yourself, Carla. Sorry.
One of the journalists wanted to photograph the site. Could have slapped him. And obviously they're desperate to find the mother. Probably make her a big cash offer for a story and then subtly accuse her of murder.
Can I have a word? I think we might have found our girl.
Who?
Rhiannon Sedgwick. I've just got a feeling about her in me water. She's very troubled.
OK, well, I'll talk to her.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you try and communicate with her, she just clams up.
Well, if there's anything in it, we have to talk to the parents.
Yeah.
You've got enough to do. I'll get the numbers off from Bridget.
Are you OK?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, Eddie, thank you for dealing with the press.
Oh, it's no problem.
Is this some kind of sick joke? A joke can't be sick, it's either funny or it isn't funny. Yeah, well, this is well out of order.
Mika? What the hell's going on?
Have you seen that?
Hey, no need to go over the top. It's Carla. She doesn't exactly do things by the book, does she?
Yeah, well, that's just sick.
She's got Asperger's, Mika. It's not like you to be so intolerant.
Oh, don't you lecture me.
Mika, come on. What's all this about?
Nothing.
Look, I know you well enough to know it's not nothing. Please, tell me.
I can't.
No matter what I've done, I still care about you.
I'm pregnant. Go ahead.
Just thought you looked a bit lonely, that's all.
Well, you're one to talk.
Hey?
Everyone's so used to seeing you with Chloe.
Yeah, well, that's well over now.
Do you miss her?
Yeah, of course. We've been together for ages, though, innit? But, it's definitely over, though. She said so herself.
Using all. It's okay, Carla. You're not having a good day today, are you?
All your fault, all your fault, all your fault.
Do you know we've got 3 more VIPs coming to see the musical?
Well, that can't be my plan of seats for 12 VIPs.
You're going to have to change it.
I don't want to change it.
Well, you've got to. Because there's nobody else in the school who can. What's this?
Well, they can't sit on the front row because of fire regulations, and we can't add any seats to rows 2 and 3. The new VIPs will just have to sit on the back row.
Excellent. I knew you'd work it out. Carla, there's a lot of words in this petition I've never heard you use.
It's because they're not my words. Alicia and Danielle wrote it for me. They're journalists and know how.
Are they now?
Hey, you couldn't help me with the English essay, could you?
Of course, no problem.
My spelling is crap.
We can always learn to make it better. No, it's just a matter of trying. Look, You can't always be as clever as me.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you've got it all, haven't you? The brains, good looks, great figure.
You're embarrassing me.
Well, how about now, then? Oh, is it because maybe you fancy me?
I don't know. I don't really know you that well.
Well, why don't we go outside, then? Maybe that would help.
Humiliating her.
This is bullying. Pure and simple. Oh, it's clever, but it's bullying just the same.
But it's kind of hard to say why, though, isn't it?
They know why. So do I. Let me do what they say.
Remember to smile, please. Okay, good.
If Brett doesn't turn up in the next minute, I'm leaving.
Good. It's your pain in the neck.
Yeah, and you're putting us all off.
You, outside now. Do you want me to drag you out by the collar? Right. Talk me through this.
Carla's petition.
Can you point out the bits that Carla wrote? Well?
He was only helping
She was
her.
getting upset because the dig was stopped.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. That dead baby thing kind of got in the way a bit, didn't it?
That's what she thought.
I know that's what Carla thought, but she's got a neurobiological disorder. What's your excuse?
Nothing, sir.
No excuse.
You two are the authors of this. And you wrote it for what?
So we were just having a laugh.
At Carla? She's funny. Be funnier if we put her in a cage and poke her with a stick. Well, why not? She's a freak, isn't she?
Wouldn't want to hurt her.
She doesn't realise.
And that's why what you did is so nauseating.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, you will be. Because you're off the school council as of now. And you don't think you're representing this school in a musical.
Please, sir, don't take me out of the musical.
Consider yourself lucky it's not a lot worse. And from now on, keep away from Carla.
Come on. There's no way Mr. Wilding's going to let Lawson get you dropped. No way. The whole school is dependent on you. I promise. You'll be fine.
You need to listen to me, Mika. We can sort this.
Oh, don't come over all fake concern, Brett. It makes me want to puke.
If it's my baby, I want to take responsibility for it.
Do you really think I'd want to keep your baby?
We need to talk about it.
I wanted to talk, Brett. I wanted you to be there for me so we could discuss everything. But where were you? Off, screwing clothes, that's where.
I've said I'm sorry about that, but I'm here for you now, okay?
It's too late for talking now.
Are you sure?
What if I am pregnant?
We'd bring it up together.
Are you off your head?
Well, the only other alternative...
Yeah, an abortion. I know.
She must have felt like crap, eh? The mother. If she felt anything.
Sorry. She might have been a junkie, might she? Out of her face on booze and drugs, living rough. Oh, God. Lock me up. I'm gonna go to jail. Oh, what's Steph gonna say?
Sir, my nana's coming all the way from Charlie just to see me.
You should have thought about that before you bullied Carla.
So we know now.
What's gonna happen now then? No one else can do it like I do it.
Don't for a second think that you're indispensable, Alicia, because you're not. Okay, there's plenty of other girls that can sing just as well as you can. Just get on my side, the pair of you. Go!
Yes. I think I know whose the baby is.
I don't think you do, Janice.
It's Maxine's.
It can't be. She would have told me. You know how close we are.
She's my best mate now. She never told me. She's admitted it.
Maxine, Janice told me.
It's true. It was my baby. Might as well just turn around and walk away.
I'm not going to walk away. But I am going to ask you why you didn't tell me. Because I nearly accused another girl of being the mother.
It was me, okay? I buried that baby.
But why?
Does it matter why? I was out of my mind on drugs. My murderer, good as. I knew I was pregnant. I just kept hiding it from myself, hoping it would go away. I was living in the car, just getting wasted all the time, trying to block it out. And then I felt the baby coming. I ran to the school hoping to get Stacey or Janice, but by the time I got there, the bell had gone and there was no one around. It was dark. Then it came out. Just lying there. Didn't breathe or cry or nothing. It was so small. Had eyebrows and little... Didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do.
I suppose when you've been in the job as long as I have, you get a feeling about people. If I said the word crass to you.
Yeah, that just about sums our stuff up, I think. Oh, my God, she's going to be contacting Rhiannon's parents. Can you just give me a minute?
I think I got the wrong girl.
Bridget, can you get Mr. Lawson up here, please?
I wanted it to be mine so much. I never had anything of my own, you know, that I could take care of.
Maxine, you've been very brave.
And if you can cope with it, I want you to be even more brave. I think that the girls in this school need to know your story.
It's too...
You have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of, Maxine.
Max, you don't want anyone else to go through what you did, do you?
Excuse me. Hey, what's up?
Oh, just can't cope with this.
Really? Why?
It's nothing, really.
Why, wait a minute. What?
Just reminds me how much I miss my son.
Eddie.
I've got a report to write, Rachel.
Am I gonna get into trouble, miss?
What for?
The police are here to help, Maxine. You can always talk to one of us. No one's going to accuse you of being a criminal when you're not.
Come on. I'll see you later, Steph.
Steph. She's never had a proper burial. She'll be all right, won't she? She won't be in limbo or nothing.
Limbo? Oh, Max, that's a load of rubbish. If there is a God or a justice or whatever, they're not going to take it out on a poor, helpless little baby. Anyway, we can't keep saying baby. What would you have called her?
Charlotte.
Charlotte. That's nice. You know, there's a rose with that name.
Oh, Max, I feel terrible. I'm not being cheeky or anything, but do you know who the dad is?
I can't tell him. He'll go mad. He'll hate me.
He's got a right to know, Max. Surely you've learned that much today.
Max, he's gonna find out anyway.
Please, I can't.
One of the worst cases of bullying I have ever come across.
Can we talk?
Look, I might have gone over the top a bit. What if we actually have to cancel the musical?
Well, if it gets the message through, good.
Right, thanks for your support on that. I appreciate it.
Eddie, I didn't know that you were a father.
Well, I didn't tell you. How could you know?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. The truth is, I'm the father of twins. Only one died. Cot death. Sudden infant death syndrome. SIDS. A stupid name.
Can't imagine anything more devastating.
We did everything right. Put him to bed one night, then the next morning. Alison couldn't handle it. She blamed herself. She blamed me. And she got herself a new boyfriend.
That sounds like a way of coping to me.
Well, whatever it was, I was barred. Whenever I went round, there was a massive row. She said it's not good for our son. I just wanted to see him. Look. It's Michael.
Oh.
And that was Stephen.
And how old is Michael now?
3.5.
You know, Eddie, I might sound like an amateur psychologist, but one thing I do understand is how important it is for a child to feel loved by their parents. You see, I never felt that, and it still hurts after all this time.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt, but we found out who the dad is. Lewis Seddon. I don't think she wants to tell him herself. She's terrified of what his reaction will be. I mean, do you think he does need to know?
Of course he does.
Well, I don't want to tell him. He's... Well, we all know what Seddon's like.
Yeah, it's amazing what we discover about people's capabilities. You volunteering, Eddie?
Yeah.
What are you moving for?
Mr. Lawson said we're not allowed to be friends anymore.
But I want you to be my friends. I'm sorry, Carla, but that's what he said.
Why?
Go and ask her.
Miss, Alicia and Danielle said that Mr. Lawson said that they couldn't be my friends anymore. Why?
Because they were trying to make people laugh at you.
But I don't mind if I make people laugh.
Yeah, but it's not like making people laugh because you've told a funny joke.
If they can't be my friends anymore, I won't have anyone to be with.
Well, you make new friends. I want to be your friend.
Why?
I like you very much. And I want you to like me.
Couldn't have noticed in. You and Dante look quite friendly this lunchtime.
He's asked me out, Chloe. I hope you don't mind.
Why would I mind? It's me that chucked him, innit?
Yeah. I suppose. I don't know why.
Well, it just happened, didn't it?
But you were married and everything. Why are you still wearing it?
Oh, excuse me.
Lewis, Miss Adoc's asked me to have a word.
All right.
Look, I'll cut the niceties. There's no easy way of saying this. That baby we found this morning, we know who the mother is.
Good. I hope they lock her up.
Of course they're not going to lock her up. Why'd you say that?
Well, it's murder, innit?
The baby's mother. It's Maxine. You don't think she's capable of murder, do you?
It's Maxine's baby. Flaming hell. That means...
So you know where this is leading then, eh? Lewis has got something to say to you, Maxine.
You should have told me, Max.
I was worried how you'd react.
Like what?
I don't know. Lewis, I'm sorry.
I know you've done nothing wrong. I would have looked after it, Maxine.
You were dad.
Most lads want to be dads. Don't they, Mr. Lawson?
Yeah, but you, Lewis, you're always going out with your mates, drinking and that. I mean, having a baby, it's like, oh, you have to come home every night and feed it, and nurse it and put it to bed. You can't just row all the time and walk out. You tell me you'd have done all that.
It's my fault this happened, isn't it?
I'm not saying that, Lewis.
It is. I'd be a crap dad because I'm a crap bloke.
I'm not saying that.
Because if I'd just had a job and stuff and not been arsing around, you would have trusted me enough to tell me. It's because of me our baby died.
Maxine, are you ready?
I know that we learn stuff in PHSE about taking precautions, like your body and that. but it don't always feel real. You just think, I'll be all right. It happens to other girls. All I had to do was tell someone, a teacher or a doctor or something, but I kept it to myself. And because of that, maybe my baby died for nothing.
Today's been a difficult day for everyone. What it's highlighted for me is the need we have to provide better sexual education for the pupil in the school. I don't want other girls to go through what Maxine did. So, at the end of today, you'll receive a letter informing the people who look after you that I shall be liaising with the NHS to set up a sexual health clinic at Waterloo Road. Okay, you can go.
Can we go into town right now and buy a pregnancy test?
Wait.
You need to know either way, don't you? And so do I.
Look, can we just leave it? Let me think things through.
Do you want to end up like Maxine? Having your choices made for you?
Okay. But I don't want you pressurising me into anything. I know if I am, then it's yours too, but...
You don't like me and you don't want to be carrying my baby. Well, even if you don't like the dad, it doesn't change anything. You're either pregnant or you're not. We need to find out which.
Sorry, Max. Rhiannon, will you accept my apology?
What for?
Because I jumped to conclusions, that's what for.
Miss, it's only just luck I'm not pregnant. Thanks.
All right.
Yeah, see you later.
See you later.
Steph, can I have a word? A sex clinic? Isn't that only going to encourage your kids to sleep around?
Well, some kids are going to experiment with sex, whatever happens. There's nothing new in that.
Shouldn't we leave that up to the parents to guide their children?
Jasmine, did you talk to your mum and dad? Well, that's you and Maxine both, eh?
Look, I know what she did was wrong, okay? But I honestly think that she didn't understand the seriousness of what she was doing.
She deliberately made a laughingstock out of a vulnerable pupil.
Look, I'm not defending her, but does it have to be this way?
We can't allow her to continue in a project that she enjoys and that makes her the centre of attention. What message does that give out to the rest of the school?
What sort of message does it give to the kids who work so hard on the show? Not to mention me and Steph.
Matt, I know Parkside Story is really important to the school. It's just, at the moment, it's not my #1 priority.
Fine.
Surely you must have understudies.
Yep, there's Janice. Great, till she opens her mouth.
How about asking Mika to reconsider? I'm not going to let this show die. After the hard sell I've done to the board.
What if it is positive? How am I going to tell Tom? It's just another whole heap of trouble, whatever I decide to do.
Come on, I'll wait for you outside.
Hey. You feeling any better?
Yeah. After what happened today, it just made me realise so much. Tom, I'm so sorry for banging on about myself. After everything you've been through with Izzy and...
Well, we both have to move on, don't we?
Yeah, I suppose.
Are you doing anything special tonight?
Reading up on kids with Asperger's.
Oh. Well, we're going to go for a curry if you fancy joining us.
We?
Yeah, Michael or Mika.
Thanks, but I shouldn't. I mean it. I've got a lot to learn.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yeah.
See you.
See you.
Well?
It's negative.
That's great.
Look, no one needs to know about this, okay?
No, don't worry, I won't tell anyone.
Brett.
I'm sorry, I guess part of me wanted you to be pregnant.
Hey? Why?
Just because I wanted...
But this isn't about you, Brett.
Tom? Mika, do you know where she is in her head right now? You know, all the hassles with Brett.
I think she's getting over him. Slowly.
Oh, good. Can you ever talk to her about the musical?
Starting with Aspinall, I doubt it.
She's our only option, so...
Well, could try, I suppose.
I need you to succeed, Tom. Even if we have to pay her anything. Yeah?
All right.
Thank you. It's your ex-wife's number.
I know it. So what?
Well, one little call won't hurt.
I don't want you interfering in my life, Rachel.
There's been so much misery today, and you've got a child.
Yeah, okay. But there's the added problem of my ex-wife. You don't know her.
Eddie, do you fancy a drink?
Only if it's mind-numbingly alcoholic.
You're on. Thank you.
Hello, Alicia. Hello, Danielle. Hi, Carla.
I'm getting my mum up. You want to tell her he's been done for bullying? I wasn't bullying. Alicia, we made a fool of Carla. We wound her up since day one. It was bullying. It's not you who's lost the lead part in the musical. Yeah, well, maybe you deserved it.
So, I'll see you later, yeah? Pick you up at 7.
Brilliant.
You all right, Chloe?
Thought it might be nice to plant it to remember your daughter.
Well, Maxine. Yes.
Louis. Why don't I leave you two alone, eh?
Steph gave it me because it's called Charlotte. And that's what I call the baby.
I see. So it was a girl.
She was beautiful.
Been thinking. Now that I've got this other job, I could put money aside and maybe have another baby.
I think it's the bus home for me. Although this was essential, I think, after the day we've had today. It's good to talk, eh?
To you, yeah.
Not to the ex-wife.
Ex is the word. And believe me, I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, but you're not happy without your son, are you? Wouldn't you be much happier if you could see Michael? I think you're letting the pain you feel push people out.
I've said all I'm going to say on the subject. The last thing I need right now, Rachel, is for you to point out my faults.
Go on, just call her. What harm will it do?
Any more of this, we're going to end up falling out. Night, Rachel.
Night.
Hi, is that Alison Lawson?